Good evening and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Monday evening, everybody. Hope everyone's had a great day. Hey, Cal, CFT into his house. How are you doing? We ended up near all-time highs again today on NQ. Wait, that's not what I wanted to pin. Oops. Let's try that again. So far the night looking kind of slow. That's what I wanted to pin. Though we're drifting down, we drift under 800 on NQ. Crude oil sitting at 86.39. Gold's dripping down. How is everybody tonight? They took your chat button away? Some point, I might just stop with any ads. I mean, I don't let any ads run on the regular non-live stuff at this point. I might end up just taking it all away. YouTube's unfortunately gotten very annoying with their ads. Hey, David, there's a pop. I thought about taking that blue candle there, and obviously I should have. Did take one trade earlier for a couple of points. Right now, our ATRs are very low. That's okay, Cal. We don't really judge here on height or any other physical attributes. So I don't, if you're short or tall, it's fine. CFT, you leave already? You seem to be coming down here on Q. What does the 15 look like? Yeah, I like that call on the short cow. Cows with shorts. Cows with shorts. I understand that. How you been? Yeah, I remember last time we talked when during my one overnight stream you were in Australia. Where are you headed in a month, assuming there's any jet fuel left? I have not yet. Trade current. We're getting there though. I guess that makes sense to go around Canada during the warm months. Blue candle pop here on NQ. Very small ATR right now, so it's gonna take regular NQ, no micros right now.
Order filled.
There it is. We're gonna try that. Well, there's a blue candle in the 3 minute. We'll see if it does anything here. Tight stops, tight targets. Doesn't seem to want to go. It was iffy. I did it off a 3 minute chart, and it was running right into EMAs on the 3. We'll see. Honestly, a bad entry, but sitting right on 800. Got 20 minutes until Japan opens their market, not the whole country. They don't close the whole country. Dow trickling down. Crude actually is trickling down too. It looks like we're gonna get stopped out, but not yet. So maybe we still got a chance. Had a decent day today. Finished up about $90 on like 25 accounts. Apologize for the knock knock sound you're hearing. Try to turn that down a little bit. It's my alert on a certain setup. Uh, yeah. I mean, I'm shocked that we're as high up as we are, based on everything that's going on. And now this is going to stop me out. Or it's going to sit there and think about it, make me sweat, and then it's going to stop me out.
Stop, Phil.
There it goes. Hey, Alley Cat, how you doing? Right now, this market's very boring. I think it's possible. I mean, managers are the ones that end up becoming the scapegoats. But I mean, I don't think I never. It's very rarely the manager's fault. Uh, no, nothing really exciting. I can't really say. I mean, everything feels kind of boring lately. All the deals seem to feel the same lately. Nothing really revolutionary. Um, I'm I'm kind of blah with the whole thing. Uh, I don't think the PDT rule will matter with the Mets fire Mendoza or not, Cal. No, PDT rule hasn't gone into effect yet. Not the PDT rule change goes into effect 45 days from June 4th, so it won't be a factor until like August. I feel like CFT. I feel like those regulations that we were so worried about 2 years ago have kind of started filtering in now. But while we were expecting some sort of big splashy thing, it's now kind of just like coming in little ways, like these new rules where everybody worried about the hedging stuff and the I'm seeing where TPT's warning people about spoofing and things like that. So I think the regulations partially that we were worried about are here. And so far they haven't really affected the whole sim game or anything like that yet, but I feel like that's becoming a bigger thing. Spoof is when you place an order to try and influence price, a limit order to try and influence price without ever planning on taking that trade. So let's say someone throws up an order of 20 contracts to try and attract price to that area, and then before it gets that area, they pull that order. It's considered manipulation. Well, the thing is like Take Profit Trader is enforcing rules on Sim that are rules that happen in the live environment. So I don't know how widespread it is. I watched a video on it today where they killed somebody's account because of it, and they probably weren't even spoofing it. So it's a the way the video made it sound was probably false detection, and TPT is being too strict, but with more focus on live, some of these companies are enforcing the rules in the sim environment as well to supposedly prepare people for live. Spoofing is against CME regulations. Another blue candle forming here on the 3 and the 1. With about 10 minutes to the top of the hour. Here's the video on it with TPT. Good evening, Crypt. Good to see you. Yeah, you definitely need to focus just on the trading and taking each setup, your setups. Don't worry about your P&L. I don't think that's the case, Cal, but I mean, maybe. I don't, I mean, like I said, I believe, I mean, I've only heard of this one incident, and that's just because someone brought it to my attention this morning. The bigger issue with TPT was them with their hedging, where everything, even for a split second, if your trade copier did something stupid, and it looked like you had an order long, order short, they were nailing you for hedging. I mean, I'm trying not to be too critical of TPT because with them dropping me as an affiliate, I don't want it to look like I'm, out to get them in some way. Remember, we got Asia Open coming up in 6 minutes. Go ahead and take that boot candle and NQ. That time I learned not to do it.
Connection lost.
Well, thank you, Cal. Appreciate that very much. That was me on computer number 2. It immediately reconnected. Quick move down here. 5-point candle on the 3. And then a bounce. Keep on knocking, but you can't come in. Guess I should go see if the Phillies are losing it. Nope, not yet. Wow. Nola only needed 6 pitches in the first inning, and that was with a strikeout. Japan and Korea open in like 2 minutes. 2.5 minutes. Let's see if we get some volume. Pump up the volume. Pump it up. Not even any news popping right now. Financial juice. The juice ain't loose. Yeah. Little interesting pop there and gave it all back. 1 minute chart looks ugly right now. Oh, that's for my yawn. Have a good one, Cal. Thanks again. Ding, ding, but an Asian. Hey, John. Good job on your 9 points. There's a pop on NQ as Asia opens. I mean, not a huge pop, but a pop nonetheless. Take Profit Trader, drop me as an affiliate, Trade Current. Drop me and a bunch of other people. They claim, I mean, when I sent an email asking, they never replied. They just claimed that they were going a different direction with a smaller number of partners. And Q just can't break away from 800 here. Now it's breaking up. Yeah, I'm still with Traderfy. I mean, I have a couple of friends that are affiliates with them. They seem to do okay with them. They seem like a hassle to deal with, but I mean, there's no big red flags with them. All right, John, what's your question? Crude oil popping up with a blue candle there. Not huge, 12 ticks. Market feels kind of sleepy. So do I.
Hey everyone! It's time to gore the like button.
All right, Judd. Yeah, I did trade current, and I will try and figure out if I have one or not at some point here soon. Tomorrow morning on stream, we're going to talk about Payout Lab, and I'll have a couple of giveaways there. They keep popping up again some. Not really giving me quality signals here, though. Damn, why am I yawning so much? That's okay, John. I know stuff like that happens. Trade current, you really don't need Payout Lab. That's not a prop firm. They're a service that helps you track your prop accounts. It's good for people to have a bunch of them. It's not something you not really need right now. Yeah, prop, but maybe in the future. So you didn't get your discount either, John? I use Replicanto trade current for my trade copier. If you didn't get your discount, yeah, I would give. I mean, I can't guarantee they'll do anything, but they're usually pretty good. So yeah, I would send them a message. Let them know that you tried it a couple of times for some reason it wouldn't go through, and then when it finally went through, you forgot to put the code in. So I don't know if it's the cheapest trade current. I really haven't priced the others, but in my opinion, it's the most stable, the best quality. But it only works with Ninja. Aaron is about to blow up. ATR is still small here, 5.4 on the 1 minute. Cue a little pop. Ah, that's okay. I'll take that. Yeah, John, definitely let me know if they do help you out. I like to hear stories about how support goes. It's a hard trade current. I admit, when I see red on the screen when I'm streaming, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But you gotta keep your mind just trade by trade and not, sometimes I'll catch myself trying to get too many points from a trade so I can get back to green or back to break even. You just gotta, maybe not even look at your P&L if it's affecting you that much. I mean, obviously you need to be cognizant, but you should have a per trade loss limit or an overall loss limit for the day that's not going to blow your account. And then that way you're not looking at the overall P&L, and you're just taking each trade individually. It's definitely something to try. That's not something I could do, but it's worth trying. Slow grind back up here. Gold also grinding up. Crypticon, you still here? Are you in there still at a gold long? After throwing 6 pitches in the first inning, Nola's thrown 23 here in the second. We'll pull back now. Oh, Nola just blew up. I knew it. Well, I'm not sure it's going to be a 2027 season. And curls right back up on NQ. It's really a shame with Nola because, I mean, he's one of the best pitchers in Phillies history. But I just feel like his legacy is going to end up being so tarnished because of these last couple of years and then whatever comes after these years. Yeah, it is 50% off. I just haven't changed that Nightbot. I'll have to get that done. Purple candle here on NQ. I kind of like it. Seeing a turnaround. Excellent work, Crypt. Oh, look at that. Move down on NQ.
Order filled.
It's kind of short. I take the shorts. Needs to get through that 9. Where's the 9 on the 5? 804. That might be where I target. If it can get through the 9 on the 3 first. Yeah, bounces again. Come on down. There we go. We won't be we won't be too greedy. We're gonna go for 805 as a target. That give us 5 3/4. Got within 2 ticks of my target, pushed back up. Are you serious right now? And now we're back to being red. Wow, what a bounce after going within 2 ticks of my target. And it's back in the green. So far, a pretty uneventful night. Gold coming back down. Hoping NQ follows it here.
Target.
Whoa! Alrighty then. Something happened. Thank you, John. I almost jumped out after that blue candle closed, but I decided to stay in. Glad I did. Yawning, sorry. Yes, so remember that. How's that going, John? Oh, wow. That's awesome, John. That's amazing. It's going to make you feel pretty darn proud. When are you going to start selling your course at $9.99? That's faster than most people do it, John. I hope he realizes that that is such an accomplishment. Definitely is. It keep coming down here. It gave me a purple candle to 3, and I should have taken it. It was a setup. It kind of doubted it as it was lulling me to sleep. We were kind of having a discussion about this morning. For the most part, I feel like school teaches you how to work for others versus how to ever be financially independent. Little bounce here on NQ, throwing some bells at me. Might grab it here.
Order filled.
Trying along here, shooting for, let's say, 798. And this is going to stop me out. Wow. I think. Yeah, looks like it's going to stop. Maybe. Technically, my stop should be down at 785. Crude oil is popping up a little bit. Everything's very blah. Very blah. It's more likely to stop me out than go where I want.
Stop filled.
And there it is. Crude popping. I don't know if there's a headline behind that or not. Not that I see. It's a pretty nice pop there on crude. Nola gave up another run. It's now 5-0. And he's thrown 63 pitches in 3 innings. There's a pop. So it stopped me out and then popped. If I had had my, well, no. I was not ready to yell at myself for not placing my stop at the right. Yeah, Nolan's game just doesn't fit this, Major League Baseball anymore. Honestly, he doesn't have the fastball to really get it done. That blue candle might work. It's working, darn it. Yeah, I saw that. 8 innings pitched. Great game from Ranger. I would rather they have given Ranger the contract that they gave Lizardo. I mean, Lizardo might just be having a bad start. He was ranked pretty high and all that, but I always liked Ranger. Anybody else with us out there? All got quiet. Pulls back. Yeah, I mean, I haven't not real impressed with what Dombrowski's been able to do. I mean, the free agent signings are good, but it seems like when bringing in Schwarber and Turner were good, but the last couple of years it feels like there's been no imagination that in building this team. Well, the Phillies score a run. Right back down there on NQ after shot up to 810. Back down. Now, granted, some of the players that we expected to develop into more than what they are, Bohm and Stott, have been disappointments. I think Bohm's distracted with his off-field stuff that's going on. Double bells on NQ on the 1. Yeah, I mean the Phillies have made some questionable trades of prospects. Hasn't really. I mean, I don't think it's been that bad this time. With the Phils. I mean, I Phillies traded the catcher to the Angels. I can't remember his name right now. For Brandon Marsh. Now Marsh has been a good player, but what's his name? Logan O'Hoppe. And O'Hoppe's not lighting the world on fire, but I think he'll be better, better than Remuto now. You guys brought up the player we traded to you for Michael Lorenzen. It will be interesting to see how the Johan Duran trade ends up. So far, I mean, Duran's on the IL right now, but I mean, so far I don't have a complaint about that trade. But let's see how Mick Abel and the other guy they sent turns out. Possible trying to pull back here, but I don't know. I don't think it's ready. Excuse me. No, still heading upwards. Taiwan Walker, yeah, he's still in the Phillies. Yeah. He might be gone when Zach Wheeler's activated. He's doing horribly. 9.16 ERA. 28 hits in 18 innings. 20 earned runs. 10 walks. And Q comes down to its 9 EMA on the 1. It's still just kind of hovering there. Our ATR did get up to 7. I didn't feel like it was that much, but all right. This is the last year of his contract, thankfully. But he is making like 20 million this year, I believe. 18 million this year. So like another specific amount of time they want you to stay on? Another 6 months or open ended or gold sideways 2 here. Crude trying to push up a little bit. ES trying to get up to that target that Cal had. It got within a point of it earlier. Might get there for Cal. Singapore opening up here in less than 4 minutes. I assume the money is staying the same, John. You're still going to get paid huge bucks for that job. Yeah, I can see that being hard to walk away from. I guess there's a comfort there that of knowing you can walk away anytime you want if you decide that it's not for you. You know, I should say not for you, but I mean, you just, get tired of it or whatever.
Order filled.
Trying to short here. I don't know why. Sounds like a good plan, John. I do still miss seeing you as much in the mornings, but Quick move down there and then kind of pull back up. So things get so close to my profit and then go away. My profit was at 816 quarter, got down to 818 quarter, bounced right back up, and now it's red. Still like the short here, I hope. I forgot I took that trade right into the open of Singapore. It's giving me another purple in the one. See, I got my target right there on the 9 on the 3. There, I did until it moved up a little bit. We'll try that. Yeah, not liking what the bid and the ask are showing right now, which is higher. Copper coming down pretty hard, as is gold. Crude oil heading up. That's a good sign for me right now. Come on. Oh, let's smack that ask. Notice I did say ask. Ah, really? Ah, you idiot. Really? Come on. What the heck? There shouldn't be any buyers coming in there. Oh, there we go. Now you're listening to me. 820 is where it's getting stuck. Uh, 7 points, so 28 ticks. I think I'm going to move it up to like 5 points, and it comes back down for me here. Well, Dow's showing me a purple candle, and now I'm showing red on the NQ. Green is green, my friend. Well, Noah lasted 4 1/3. He's just been taken out. There we go. Come on, baby. Close enough. I'll take it. Ended up being a 6-point trade. That's still going now, figures, but I'll take it. Yeah, there were a couple of times I was going to jump out earlier. I mean, technically, that's a trigger to get in right there. But I don't know if I want to do that. It's sitting right on that 9 EMA on the 5, so it's kind of let it pass. Looks like it's still trickling down here. Copper falling fast, so does gold. You did kind of bounce there like I expected. Yeah, right back down, Vancouver. Oh wow. Gold is definitely seems more whippy, more wicky. Slightly grinding down. Not the most eventful night. Wednesday night could be interesting because that's when the ceasefire ends if there's no agreement. There's a pop one in queue. Honestly, I think the market's confused right now. It doesn't know what it wants to do. I mean, we're only 60 points off the all-time high that we hit 2 days ago, or well, Friday. I mean, we got a war that's has a very, very fragile ceasefire in the Middle East, but yet we're still near all-time highs. I mean, I don't understand how we're this high at this point in time. Yeah, I mean, with gas prices where they are and oil prices where they are, you would think we would be in an absolute free fall. But alas, we keep on keeping on. And now it's not moving hardly at all. Not at all. Yep, seems to be going out of the whimper. Now China opens in 5 minutes. Maybe China will do something with it. It's slow for now, John. Kind of took a pause on it. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not really. I mean, the amount of cards that I have in boxes right now is overwhelming. And eventually I got ideas to deal with that. But my money got a little bit tight. I've been helping some people out and stuff, so the cash flow isn't quite there like it was. I'll get back into it all once things get better. ES is trying for Cal's target again. Right here as we come into China's open. And there's a nice pop there. No real pop there or drop on the China opening. Nice work, John. Very nice. Yeah, we got a little pop there on China's opening. Wow. And I believe Cal got his target. All right. So that was a nice little pop there with China. And that wraps it up for us for tonight. We'll be back in about 10.5 hours. Have a good night, John. I don't know if there was ever anybody else here in the last hour. I hope everyone has a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow.